Punchline Comedy, how we doing tonight? How we doing in the premium seats? How we doing in the other seats? Okay, there was love back there. I appreciate it, y'all. I am so grateful to be here. My name is Gilberto Vega. I will be your host this evening. This is my Punchline debut. So please be kind to me if I'm not doing well. I think we're in for a great time tonight. I'm super excited for our headliner, Che Guerrero. Woo! As well as our other performers, 22 Times and Desi. Woo! And so, yeah, let's just dive right on in and get into this shit, y'all. It's a Thursday, it's lovely, so we all want to get back outside to the nighttime as we leave. So a little bit about me. I am a Puerto Rican. That means I'm half Pennsylvanian, half Costa Rican. Yeah. Also because of Puerto Rico, I'm half Pennsylvanian and half the other Rican. Yeah. So for those who don't know, Costa Rica and Puerto Rico, they are not the same. No, Karen, not all Latin American countries look alike. That's a microaggression, yeah. Whenever I go down to Costa Rica, people will always ask me, how much time are you spending on the island? That's not the case. Puerto Rico is an island. Costa Rica is not an island. You see, an island is surrounded by water on all four sides. So if you don't believe me, you can ask Costa Rica's neighbors, Nicaragua and Panama. They will be more than happy to explain the difference for you, I swear. Pura vida, Costa Rica. Yeah, so pura vida is the slogan of Costa Rica. It means pure life, but it's used to say hello, goodbye, get the fuck out of my face. It's basically the Costa Rican version of John. You know, you can use it in all circumstances and it will always work to your favor. So my father, he immigrated from Costa Rica to the United States, where he fled circumstances like high cost of living, low wages, and violent crime, to spend 30 years living out the working class American dream of high cost of living, low wages, and violent crime. Yeah, probably should have picked Scandinavia, Dad. They're doing a little better than us. I am Puerto Rican. I am bilingual, but I am not fluent in Spanish. The reason I'm not fluent in Spanish is daddy issues. The issue was my daddy wanted me to know Spanish, and I wanted to do everything on the opposite sides of what my father wanted. So he wanted hijos costarricenses, and instead he got hijos gringos. That's gringo sons for the monolinguals in the room in case you needed that translation. So most Spanish speakers learn Spanish at home. I had the privilege to learn Spanish in public school. So learning Spanish in public school meant that my first Spanish teacher was Italian. Yes, gracias, señora Gargota. Que auténtico, que cultura. I've been doing stand-up now for a little over 3 years. Which is very exciting for me. So I'm basically a stand-up toddler. So that means I get to say the curse words, but I don't really know what the curse words mean. I'm still trying to figure out who I am, what I am, how I am on stage. And for that, I'm just grateful to be in front of you all today, seeing what I can share. So my stand-up journey began, as for most queer people, I was blackout drunk in the neighborhood. And a gay club was having a comedy night. And so I was like, you know what? I can talk for 5 minutes. Unfortunately, I have no idea what I said that night. But I got my first compliment a couple weeks later on Grindr. Yeah. So thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, I didn't get any dick that night, but I got a great pull quote for my website. Yeah, it's great. You were really surprisingly good. I couldn't believe it was your first time. Thank you. I've been told that many a times. In doing stand-up, I've been really trying to be more universal with my material. So I'm doing some new shit tonight, which means that I'm going to be talking about the gambling industrial complex. The gambling industrial complex is very revealing of our current moment. One thing, my grandma passed away a couple years ago. My mom and her, they used to always watch game shows on TV with one another. So after my grandma passed away, my mom started to go to a casino. So she would play at slot machines for hours. And she would one time said to me, "I think your nanny's spirit is helping me win this slot machine jackpot." Mom, Nanny did not have Wi-Fi at her house until she was 86 years old. I promise you, she did not get into that slot machine computer and help you win this jackpot. I swear. This woman couldn't even send a text message. She is not messing up those servers to give you a jackpot, Mom. Really wishful thinking. But it's also been crazy. So does anybody here do like e-gambling, like DraftKings or Polymarket? Anyone here? Okay. So for those of you who don't know, these are prediction markets where basically you can gamble on anything. So I've been noticing that Polymarket and Kalshi, these gambling websites, are becoming very good at predicting things. So I've been noticing a lot of weather, patterns and models and predictions. They've been kind of going a little haywire. They have not been accurate, right? It'll say one day it's going to be a downpour and then it's sunny. Or it'll be like the high is going to be 86 degrees and then it snows. So you know who has been accurate? Not the Weather Channel, Polymarket. You can now use gambling to know the weather better than the Weather Channel. Ain't that great, y'all? Yeah. I also feel like the gambling industrial complex has revealed to me that a lot of celebrities are having cash flow issues. And by that, I mean, have you seen so many celebrities are doing gambling commercials nowadays? Like the other day, I saw Neil Patrick Harris come out on a Zamboni in a hockey rink to tell me to play a Three Little Pigs themed slot machine. Like, why are you doing that? And I say that as a stand-up comic. I've done some things for my art. I would never do a gambling commercial like Neil Patrick Harris. The other day, I saw Jamie Foxx. Fine actor, really great work. Why was he doing a BetMGM commercial? Why was he telling me to play a chili wearing a sombrero themed slot machine? Come on, Jamie, get with the picture. And then the last celebrity I noticed was Kevin Hart. He's been doing a lot of DraftKings commercials. I don't know what Kevin Hart has been up to recently, but apparently DC Leagues of Super Pets has not been giving him the royalties that he wanted. But we're rooting for him and all that he is and all that he does. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, that was all new, so I'm still sorting through it, but I appreciate y'all listening to that. And so back to my regularly scheduled program. So we're in Philadelphia, and America is celebrating its 250th anniversary. Yay, yeah. The 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Isn't that great? Yikes, the one laugh. We are feeling America right now, aren't we? The founding fathers saying life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. 250 years later, apparently that's just a list of broken promises. But it's okay. And I feel like I've been doing a lot more research into the founding fathers, so I've been learning a lot more about Benjamin Franklin. Any Benjamin Franklin fans here? Woo, okay, just me and just you, but it's great. So I am an expert in Benjamin Franklin. For those of you who don't know, when you take the citizenship exam to become a US citizen, you're asked 10 questions, and one of them might be, Benjamin Franklin was famous for many things. Name one. Can anybody name one? Electric. He was an inventor. He helped discover electricity. Anything else?
Owning slaves.
Owning slaves. He has a very complicated relationship with the slaves that I'm not going to get up to, but if you want to, you can check out some of my lectures online. And he also was one of America's first diplomats. So I've been telling people that those things about Benjamin Franklin are true. There are other things that you should not say on a citizenship test, but I know they are also true. So did you all know that Benjamin Franklin had at least 15 kids outside of wedlock? 15 kids. Ain't that shit crazy? That's some baby mama drama if I ever heard it. The other thing I learned is that he never married his wife, Deborah. They had a common law marriage. Ain't that some shit? And then for those of you who also don't know, Benjamin Franklin fucked his way through France to help us win the American Revolution. Yeah, woo. All that to say, I believe Benjamin Franklin is a poppy chulo. Just think about it. Think about it. Yeah, if you, any Papi Chulos out there in the audience? Come on, I know one of us can admit it. No, okay. Well, that's good to know. Does anybody know a Papi Chulo? Maybe a friend, maybe a cousin. I have a cousin that's a Papi Chulo. So all that to say, as long as they use their Papi Chulidad right, they too could be just like Benjamin Franklin and save this country. That is all that I want you to learn about the America 250. So you can go forth and prosper. You can go to Independence Hall and tell Benjamin Franklin to go fuck himself. Or you can just tell Life, Liberty, and Pursuit of Happiness to be like, I guess those are just optional for us today. Yeah. So it's been a fun time doing this stand-up journey. I really have been vibing with y'all as an audience. Y'all are by far the biggest audience that I've had. So thank you for being here. It's the first time, yes, thank you. It's my first time at a gig where people are eating food, so I have definitely been eyeing that sandwich. What did y'all have? Pretzels. Oh, we are Philly with our pretzels. What are y'all munching on? Okay, apparently I'm just now looking at stuff that I want to have a little bit later tonight. I never like to, eat before doing a gig because you never know what happens. So we're here on this lovely Thursday night. Any baseball fans out there? Woo, happy opening day. I'm not wearing a Phillies jersey, but I am wearing the next best thing. I'm wearing my Bad Bunny Puerto Rico jersey. Wepa! Wepa! Any Bad Bunny fans out there? How we doing? I love Bad Bunny. I loved his Super Bowl performance. It was the most incredible thing I have ever seen. It was just truly a celebration of what it means to be Latino, sharing our history, our culture, everything that makes us wonderful. And just when Bad Bunny got you in his hands with how Latino it could possibly be, we then got Lady Gaga. Who on earth said this Italian woman should just interject herself into Bad Bunny's concert? A public school principal? Apparently not. That was my attempt at a callback, and I did not call back very well, but it's all good. Thank you all. I'm wondering, where am I on my time? I feel like I've been here for way more, but we're good, and it's now. Thank you. That was my 2-minute light, so y'all got 2 more minutes of me. Ain't that incredible? So I'm gonna talk about Bad Bunny a little bit more, just so I can help with getting us to that next time. So I have seen Bad Bunny live twice now. I flew all the way to Costa Rica this December to see him perform live, and it was the most incredible thing. I really appreciated just what he has to offer. But then there are things about Bad Bunny that I always have to question. I'm still questioning why he dated a Kardashian. Anybody know why you would date a Kardashian? Money? Popularity? STDs? Allegedly, those are allegations. Let's be real, Kris Jenner, she's probably listening in right now from all of our phones and is reporting back to Kim what we just said about her, or Kendall, or whoever he was married to. And yeah, the other thing that I really love about Bad Bunny is that he has, in my mind, some of the shortest album names you could possibly imagine. Some of his album titles are like, Yo haga lo de que de mala gana. He also has his shorter, Nadie sabe lo que va a pasar mañana. And I wondered, why on earth is this man giving the longest titles ever? And then I realized he's Latino. I say this as Gilberto Tomás de Los Ángeles Sequeira Gomez Goodhart IV. And I think that's where he get those album titles from. So thank you all so much for being here tonight. You all have been wonderful. My name, again, is Gilberto. I am your host tonight. And we're going to get into it with some of